I just gotta... Okay, there we go. I am live. Everything sounds alright. Yep, I see you. I gotcha. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I know it's been a little while. Yeah. Yep, I'm playing on the new map at the moment. And can you hear me okay? Sounds a little gravelly, okay. Is that any better? Oh, hey DH, I'm not doing too much, just kind of hanging out at the moment. Okay. I'm streaming on Twitch and on TikTok. I've never done it before, so I thought I'd give it a little bit of a shot here. There are giant mechs, yes. I haven't built one yet, but they do exist, yes. Oh, you guys can't hear me? Oh, Debbie says that she can't hear me. Let me try turning mine down. Can you still hear me, Maria? Okay. Okay. I said turned on the sound from my Twitch itself. Oh, she joined for a second. That's something. Just gotta reinforce my gear because it took a little bit, got banged up a little bit there. See, this is the new stuff, Killian. This is from the newest map. We've got a whole bunch of new animals for you to look at. I'll be able to show you some. I know there's, right above me, actually, my vampire bat. Yeah, we bred them out so that they were nice and strong. Is that coming from mine, baby? Maria? Is that screeching coming from me? Okay, so it was just our mics reverberating off each other? Okay. Yeah, I can't see what everyone else sees. So, you know what? I should share my... share my Twitch, too. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. So we're gonna probably head into the city here. Hack up a couple gargoyle statues. See, my skin's never updated. You're supposed to unlock skins for doing this stuff, and it never did. So it's definitely my TikTok that's making that screeching noise. Yeah, but my phone isn't extruding any volume. That shouldn't affect anything. No, that's okay. It's probably just not working right. Because I'm going directly from my phone, so... Male Dodo, what are you playing? Oh, you're playing Ark 2. Alright, Killian. Since you already have Arc downloaded, I was wondering... You're playing it now. Okay, I mean, so you have Ultimate, so you can download Arc. I am going to get you the DLC. Okay, so, I'm going to get you Lost Colony. You'll have to download it before you can play it. Okay? But we'll be able to get you on my server today. Alright, bud? Yeah. Yes. Today. Yep. So, that message from Xbox Live should have been that I gifted you Lost Colony. We're gonna have to wait a little bit on Jasper. But I just bought him Arc. So he has Arc Ascended. He is going to need, he is going to need at least core to play it. But I'll be able to get him... We'll look at getting him the DLC maybe this week, possibly next week. Yes, that's me and my vampire bat. You think that's cool? Check out this guy. Yes, yep. That dragon can indeed fly. And me and Lady Red are doing okay, Ash. We have a couple dragons. Well, we only have one dragon out, but yes, I do. I have a dragon. Oh yeah, here, let me show you. This is our second base. See? We have a couple. I also have the big vampire bat from the boss fight. We got reapers and such. And once you get that DLC, it is. I only have one though. I have to kill the boss to get another. That is one of them, yes. We only have the one out at the moment. But, I got you the DLC, so once you get that downloaded, you can actually join me. And then, is Jasper's Xbox hooked up? Yep, it just needs to download. You may need Mommy's help to get it all set up. And then Jasper has Arc as well. I won't be able to get into the DLC until probably sometime this week, but we'll get him the DLC too, so he can also join. Yep, go ahead. And then, like I said, once it's done installing, let me know. We'll get you in here and you can play with us. And then as for you, Ash, it's good that you're eating. I have a nasty habit of not eating. So... Maria's glaring at me right now. Just gonna go ahead and snag this up. Forget how to do this. Good. Oh, that died quick. We'll be able to get you weapons at the start. I have no shortage of weapons and materials that we can get you set up with, okay? Yeah, I can pick up animals and I can use them to heal my bat. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, right now it's healing me up. And then I know so I'm streaming on I'm streaming on TikTok right now. And one of the gals that's on my TikTok, Ash, she'll also be joining us once we get her everything set up for the DLC too. I was, yeah. But my bat's at full health now. Dive, dive, dive! Oh, I can drop it, sure. I can even pick things up and then drop them. Watch. I will show you. Look, there he is. Bloop. Oh, and I dropped him right in front of a bear. He's getting eaten right now. Whoops. Oh yeah, watch this. I can go invisible. You cannot see me. Yes, it's night vision, yes. It kind of works as heat vision. It does highlight animals. See? You can see them off in the distance there. Makes them all nice and bright for me. It is pretty wicked, Ash. And we have a breeding set. So once we get you on here too, Ash, we'll be able to get you set up with some animals. I have my Desmodus's parents. Oh look, it's the moon. Well, what's left of the moon anyway. Now once we get to the city up here, I'm gonna have to... I'll have to leave my Desmodus, so I'll have to Pokeball it. But they're pretty fast creatures. Well, yeah, I do. Which is perfect. Yeah, so I have, I'm streaming on Twitch, what you're watching, and then my buddy Ash is watching on my TikTok, so things are a little... I've got a couple different chats going at the same time. Eventually I'm gonna get a computer so that I can stream on the computer, but I can have my TikTok up, so that way I can see it all nice and at one time. I would still need 2 screens, hon. Well, yeah, I think I'd still need 2 screens. I don't know how to hook up TikTok through a computer yet. Well, I could, but the reason that... Yes, that is why there is an echo, yeah. The reason... So Ash is... I'm streaming Twitch through my phone, but my TikTok is recording my phone. Which is why Ash is able to watch it on my TikTok instead of my Twitch. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna sit on the wall. Yeah, I can hang on walls, I can hang on ceilings. I can even shoot from its back. Turn off night vision for right now. We're about to hit the city. We're going to take the blood packs out of him. These creatures are really good for spoiled meat. Going to equip you. Yes, if you were on Twitch, it would stop the echo. Because what TikTok... So TikTok is recording my voice while also recording my screen, and since I'm through a party, it's picking up my voice from the party on Twitch, and then TikTok is also picking up my voice from my phone's camera. So it's listening to both of them right now. I'm going to pull out... I'm going to pull out the big uns. do you think of this guy, Killian? He's an Ocedon. Okay. It kind of does, yeah. It does give you a little bit of a heart attack when these guys come running up and you don't see them at first. Yeah, it's a little freaky. Go ahead and sneak through here. I have to use their teleporter to get up here. What we're going after is these statues here. Well, some of them are statues, anyway. Since I gotta do a whole bunch of extra stuff, we're gonna follow all. I need you to be set at low. Now I'm gonna pull out my little buddies. They're gonna help me fight too. Oh! I forgot. Well, that's weird. His torpidity says it's at 0. Well, no matter. They'll get up when they get up. Hey, Selkie, how's it going? I wonder if this... Oh, I don't think that's a statue. Oh, did I call that or what? Oh, nope, he's not a statue either. He's not a statue either. I'm doing alright, Selfie, just streaming. I got my boy in the party, but his mic isn't playing through Twitch. Him and I are just hanging out. His Lost Colony is downloading. Get him, Biggins, get him! That's my boy. Wait. Yeah, that is my boy. Okay. I forgot what gender he was. How are you doing today, Selfie? helmet on. Alright, you know what? Let's reload this and say, forget this stuff. This game can be a little nutselky, yeah. Depending on what creatures you have, like the fearsome Mastodon here. Oh! My thrall just got murked. Nope, nope, look at that, another one. Guess I worried for nothing. Yeah, Selkie, this is art. This is what we'll have you joining us on eventually. Hey T, how's it going, love? Oh. They fell off. I'm doing all right. Ah, and there's Ash. I wouldn't worry too much though, Selkie. We got you covered. As you can see, there's not a whole lot that can damage me, so... No, crap. Oh, it's just a minute. Oh look, it's a dude bro! Well, dude bro just died, so... Did you really get stuck on a lamppost, buddy? Mastodon, this is why we can't have nice things, dude. There we go. He's free. Yep, this is Ark. Well, this is a part of Ark. Right now, I'm just mining, but actually, you know what? It might be a good idea to showcase a few things if we got a bunch of people on. You're all good, hon. I know I'm going to be... Yeah, I've done that a few times. Alright, peace out, Selkie. But yeah, T, this is Ark. As you can see, there's no shortage of enemies to fight, creatures to tame, we got weapons, I got a guy coming up behind me to stab me right now. Or at least, he was coming up behind me, but... Here, I'll head back to base and I'll show you guys some stuff. Don't worry, we're just eating people, no big deal. I've got to wait, he just took some damage. You're all good. I streamed from time to time. I stopped it for a while. But, If I'm gonna have people actively watch, and I'll actually start streaming regularly again. This is the first time in, oh god, what, a month? Oh, water's low. And let's pull out the Acedon. Actually, you know what? There we go. Pull out the pretty one. Now, in this game, you gotta be careful, because you can take fall damage, or you can get burned up by lava and such like that. But I don't have to worry about that quite as much here. This box can create ice bridges, allowing me for better traversal. It's similar to Minecraft. I would say it's a little bit more advanced than Minecraft is. I'm actually heading back to base right now. So I'll once I get there, I'll show you some of the other things. But I know in Minecraft you can get horses and you can get dogs. You know, like every animal here right now, every single one of them that I'm looking at is tameable. From that little compy to that Pachyo Rhino, that Dagodon in front of me. Whoa! Excuse me, sir. Nice, that's good. Sorry, my son is in the party right now, so him and I are just kind of hanging out while I stream here. I got him, he has Lost Colony, it's just downloading at the moment. Oh look, it's a wild one! Not exactly easy creatures to find. Yeah, we'll head back to base. I should honestly probably get the Acedons bred up today. Gotta get them some food. Who you saying hi to, T? Actually, you know, T, we get you into gaming, we'll have to get you into art, too. Oh, nope, not that way. I love the bioluminescent plants. Oh, yeah, my son, Killian, he's actually watching the Twitch now. He's on my ex-wife's account, Nixie Heaven. So he's watching and he's in the party. You doing okay over there, Killy? Yeah, I can see where that would be a bit of a problem. Shouldn't score on your own goal. Killian, one of the young ladies that are watching my stream, T, she says hi, bud. Sorry, he's playing Rocket League right now. Don't do it, don't do it! No, it's only level 10, isn't it? Level 10 snow owls aren't too threatening. Oh, I can't hide away. It just took damage. I've got to wait a little bit. The snow owls are quite adorable, and they are actually incredibly useful. I would dare say the snow owls are one of the more useful of these sky tames. I believe... Babe, you have a snow owl or two stashed away, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Lady Red, Maria, she has a snow owl stashed away. Yeah, there's this... We have only a small handful of the possible tameable creatures in Ark. Ark has... The first Ark, at its peak, had 173 tameable creatures. And we're gonna have even more than that. Nope, everyone's able to see it. Right now, it's just, you, me, Ash... I think Ash is still here anyway. But it's you, me, Ash, and Killian, who's also in the party. So right now, it's just us. I don't have nearly as many people as Tikra does. Yep, Ash is still here, so really it's just kind of you two commenting on the moment. Killian will throw a comment in here and there, but since he's in the party with me, he can just communicate direct. You guys just can't hear him because we don't have his voice playing. A little bit of a dive bomb. Ah, home sweet home. Well, one of the homes anyway. But we've got everything. We've got vampire bats. Let me turn off my helmet so it's easier to see anything. We got the demon dogs. You guys saw my snow fox. We have raptor-looking dudes that spit ice. We've got this NPC riding one of my demon dogs. We've got this big behemoth over here, the Orlox. Chinese-style dragon. Seats 3 people. Quite nice, actually. And of course, you know, we built our own house and all that good stuff. Actually need to repair some of my armor. And in this game, you can actually harvest plants. Like this one. Or like this crystal tree. And we've got all kinds of different devices. We can take babies out of mammalians, and we can use this to mature the babies and grow them. This one is for eggs. We've got tentacle meat plants. We've got little ice foxes. Different crafting stations. That's a tree I found that I thought was really pretty. Another one of those flowers. Another one of the trees. Oh, the Aurora Borealis outside is green today. Crystals change color depending on the Aurora Borealis in the sky. We've even got these little guys here. They're called the Gloon. I did. I just pet one. Maria doesn't like them very much. Killian says they're cute. Here, watch. We can even... These creatures can sit on our shoulder, but we can also equip them. And then they don't just sit there. They shoot lasers. Oh yeah, he's shooting lasers out of his eyeballs. Yeah, they are. And we have... Weapons range from all kinds of different stuff. Now, I know exactly what you mean, T. They're horrifying to look at, but they're also adorable at the same time. I'm right there with you. Maria is not. She does not like them. But we also have... We also actually have a couple other creatures. There are many types of creatures that can sit on your shoulder. I just like the Gloon because they're more combat capable. They are a little glitchy. Let's see what else we got here. I have to go to the other base for these ones. You good, Killian? Oh, I know. Sometimes it can be a little hard playing online. Oh, look. It's a wild. Go to the other base here. We have all kinds of different creatures here, such as our Demon Pegasus. Well, this one's Tigris, but we have Demon Pegasus. We have gigantic vampire bats, like this one. We have more of the Orlax over there for breeding purposes. We have Striders to harvest and collect resources for us. What are these? Oh, those are bison. And then we have this guy. Kogad. A dragon donkey? Well, I mean, kind of. I guess it would kind of be a dragon donkey. As you can see, Maria also stashed some plants here. What's up, Killian? Yeah, what's up, bud? That's okay. You can just go ahead and restart it. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, so when you're on the installation, do you see resume all? Or did you cancel the installation? Okay. Then go back to that message that Xbox sent you. Select the message and it'll take you right back to the installation, then it'll let you install it. Okay? Okay. It's alright, bud. It's alright. Why don't you go ahead and ask Mommy if she can help you get that installation started, okay? Just take some nice deep breaths. Alright, and then ask Mommy if she can help you get that set back up. What's up, bud? Okay, so when you go into your games, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find Ark. Do you know how to search the store? Okay, so go into Ark, look for Ark Survival Ascended. The one that you were playing earlier. And then if you click on that, it's going to go down to add-ons. And then you're going to see one called Lost Colony. It's going to have a big red A on it. And then once you click on that, you can go ahead and start the installation again. Yep. And then while you're doing that, I'm going to show them a couple more animals, okay, bud? So T, this is called a drakeling. Okay, that's alright, Killian. Just go ahead and... It's alright, bud. Why don't you try asking Mommy for some help? She'll be able to get that started real quick for you, okay? Go ahead and ask Mommy for some help. She won't mind helping you out, okay? You got it? Perfect. Good, 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 good. It's alright, just give it a second. Give it a second. Yep, sometimes it just takes a second, okay? So this one is you can call it a moose dragon. My drakeling does have a skin on it, so it does look a little bit different. But drakelings are nice. They're capable of fighting with you and storing experience from kills and such like that. Let me see if I have anything else that's unusual. We got phoenixes, ocedons. Oh yeah, we got these guys too. Tree bears. Sometimes it doesn't, Killian. It's alright. It depends on the internet. Some people it takes, 20, 30 minutes. Some people it does it instantly. Or, well, not instantly, but quicker. We even have... It might not take that long, bud. That's just an estimation. It's only been a couple minutes, bud. If it's at 0.2%, that's alright. Sometimes it takes a while. Ark is a... Each map on Ark is the size of some other games. It's gonna... The timing is gonna fluctuate because it comes and goes. It's not solid. It's alright, though. It'll get downloaded and you'll be good. T, this is actually called an enforcer. It's a robot. So this functions a little differently than most other creatures. It can climb walls, though, yes. There are spiders. I don't have one, but there are some. It can teleport, yes. The higher level, the Enforcer, the more teleportation it's capable of. Mine is capped out at the max at 5 short-range teleportations. But we even have... I don't know if it'll let us pull out a phoenix. It may not let us pull out a phoenix. Some animals have trouble on different maps. But you're not stuck to one map. You can upload... there are some that are animals with robotic parts. Those are called tech dinosaurs. But the Enforcer itself is purely robotic, non-breedable. We do have, like, tech T-Rexes, tech Raptors, things like that. I forgot I had slow fall on. There are some animals like that, yes. And that's just the animals. I mean, once you start cracking into the weapons, you have everything from single-shot elephant guns, you've got 6-shot revolvers, you have your typical 9mm style pistols, you've got assault rifles. You know, that take magazines. You even have weapons like this, which shoot plasma. You've got regular swords. You've got energy swords. Energy spears. Mine has a skin on it, so it looks a little bit different. Green plus 10? I'm actually not entirely sure what that means. Okay. I don't have Fortnite downloaded, but I can re-download it. That's good. I don't play Fortnite often, but I do have it. But yeah, there's all kinds of different stuff on here, T. I mean, I can wear cloth, just like regular clothing. I have metal armor like the knights. I have riot armor like the cops. My armor is super advanced energy power armor. I have jetpacks, and I can see through walls in certain instances. I can Superman punch. I can fly. I can run like the Flash. In order to do that, though, you have to kill bosses. And that's what all this stuff is. This comes from a boss. We've got steampunk-style forges. We've got Tesla coils. I can put down automated turrets. I can put down plasma turrets. Teleports. We got those too. There's all kinds of different stuff in this game. Maria? What animal do you think they would enjoy seeing? What animal do you think T would enjoy seeing?
So it showed the bear?
Yes, I already showed the Elder Claw. I haven't grown a baby yet. You have a baby Elder Claw? Oh. Oh, it's okay. We can show them that later. I just plan to goof off today. If I stream tomorrow, I'll be actually breeding and such like that. But a nice thing, too, is you're not confined to just what the armor looks like. This is what my armor looks like now. Oh, that's true, we do have bees. But this is what my armor looks like at base. And I can color my armor. I can color my weapons. I can change my skins at will. I can color the individual skins. As you can see, there are no shortage of colors here. Yeah, kind of astronaut. It does provide me oxygen both while underwater and in certain other biomes that are space, yes. It is hermetically sealed. So it does provide me with a little bit of extra oomph to it. But there's all kinds of different things. I don't have one at the moment. You know, I mean, I guess I could spawn in a fire kitty form to check out real quick. But I'll just spawn a basic little level 1 one. I don't generally spawn animals in, but I'll make an exception in this case. So this is a panel used for adminning. I can do all kinds of different things with this on servers. But let me give you a little description of how... Oh. There we go. So, the game crashed. It happens from time to time. Ark is an incredibly massive game. Unlike in Minecraft, where everything is generated while you're in range, on a server like this, the entire map is generated. And we're not looking at, you know, we're not looking at 30, 40, 50 creatures. Right, we're looking at 30, 32, some maps 36,000 individual animals spawning at any one given time. So it's generating an incredibly large amount of data. Give me one second. There we go. Ark is incredibly massive. It plays best on PC, which is what it was originally designed for. This definitely plays a lot better on PC. Eventually I'll be switching to PC, but for now, my Xbox is capable of running it. It has to be an X though. The Xbox S does not have the processing power necessary for Ark to even load, let alone to play. But once I get in, I'll spawn in a fire cat, and I'll show you guys that fire cat there. I'm not going to keep it. I'm just going to end up throwing it away. I'm just going to spawn it in at a level 1. Nothing big, nothing fancy. But like Minecraft, you do have to regulate your survival. Food, water, things like that. Let's try this again. But I'll give you a good description. Yes, there are fire cats. Picture a lion, but on fire. And that's pretty much what you have. So, my dear T, these are all the different animals that are in Ark. We're not even out of the A's yet. As you can see, there is no small amount of creatures. But I'll spawn in a level 1 pyromane for you to see. Oh, actually, we may not be able to spawn in a pyromane here. What's up, bud? What did? What had an update? Oh, Fortnite has passed. That's nice. Okay, so it won't let us spawn in a fire kitty. So yeah, the eyes are kind of weird. I can't spawn in a fire cat, so what we got is what we got. But I can do this. Actually, that's not admin. That's actually part of the base game itself. It's an ability called feline form. It allows me to transform between being a cat and being a person. That's actually in as part of the game. I also have things similar to the spirit beast here, where I summon spectral wolves to fight for me. This is called the skill tree. There's a whole bunch of different items that you can access. I can even do stuff like this. So as you can see, my creature's over there. Oh, actually, no, that wasn't a lava kitty. That was just the cat. That was the cat form. I might be able to... I don't know if I can force a spawn. It doesn't always work. My dear, you don't happen to have a pyromane in your transmitter, do you? Okay. So I can't show you the cat today, but I will look into seeing if we can get one in here. Maria has one in her transmitter. That may help. She may be able to do that. You okay, Killian? No, I was super running. But I can fly. See? Let me switch to third person to show you. See? I do have a jetpack. And the characters are... No, you're good, hon. But yes, I am capable of flying. That does require specialized gear, however. But I mean, I can even... have puppies. This one's called the Amadago. Took a lot of breeding to get this one to where it needed to be. So it took 1, 2, 3... It took 4 cycles. And like I said, you know, we do have the little Pokeball-style things that we can bring them in and out of. That's how I'm able to keep some of these guys on hand. And unlike with some games, so every map, you can have a character on every map. Or you can take your character from one map in one server to another, into another server, allowing you to continue your character going all the way through. But I don't think anyone else is on the server at the moment. Let me check here real quick. Yeah, nope, it's just me on at the moment. But this admin panel allows me to see a lot of different stuff, so it allows me to make sure that the server is running the way that it's supposed to. Right. If somebody needs help, I am able to get to them faster using this. I generally don't. Normally, if you're about to die, you're kind of on your own. So it's privately owned, but the server itself is set to public. No password needed. Anyone can join in. I can set it to private, if I so desire, so that whether you need a password to get on, but I wanted people to be able to come and go as they see fit. And you can bring animals from your solo world into here. You can bring you can bring animals from another person's server onto my server. So we wanted to make it as unrestrictive as possible and make sure everyone had the chance to fight the bosses as well. As you can see, we have gone through quite a few of the bosses here. The first three are from the first map, the island. The second, the Manticore, that's from that's the Ascension boss from Scorched Earth. The Overseer is the Ascension boss from the island. Rockwell is from Aberration, which is a whole cavern. It's actually one of the Ark's most hostile maps. The King Titan is from Extinction, which is the map before this, and the Lost Queen is from this map. I did have to do the boss. I downloaded onto my solo, and I had to go into creative mode to kill the boss, because it would not let me upload. So I had to find a roundabout way to get my character off of my solo and back onto here. Otherwise, I would have had to delete... Oh god, what is this, 3 years of work now? About 3... I would have had to delete 3 years of work otherwise. But that's where this guy came from. Was from the boss. But I mean, you can build your bases in any way you want. They all fit together. You can build circular, kind of like how Lady Red has here. You can build more square style like I got. You can put down turrets. You can put down different sized doors, different kinds of doors, double doors, single doors, tall doors, short doors. You can paint. You can put different skins on them. We can paint the entire house black if we wanted. This server is a PvP server, but really nobody fights, honestly. And I don't think we have to worry about anyone trying to fight us, because I have 16,000 kills. How do you get the creatures as pets besides breeding? That is a very complex question. Different creatures have different things that you need to do. Some creatures you have to knock out, and then you have to feed them, which I will demonstrate here. I just need some berries. Hold on. Collect some berries. Well, yes, honey, but when they start, they won't have a fridge. So, like, for instance, this Triceratops. Level 85, which is good. Level 150 is the max. Pull out the crossbow. Switch to trank arrows, which will knock it out. Now it's passed out. Now all we gotta do is wait a second. Put a couple berries in its inventory. It will eat over time. So as you can see, it's already at 10%. It should take about 10 feeding periods. I yeeted you once and you consented to being yeeted. The type of food you use to feed the creature is going to affect the taming effectiveness, which is the maximum levels that it's going to get. Mijo and Tinto for trikes. It doesn't... No, that's for the taming percentage, not the taming effectiveness. They're different. It's all calculated differently. But yes, I did at one point throw Ash with my giant crab. That was a one-time thing, and I didn't know she would die. But yeah, then you just wait till it eats, wait till it's 100%, and then when it gets up, it's yours. Some animals... I did, and... Oh, and she went far. She went really far. I threw her a good 400 or 500 meters, which is about... what? 1 to 15, what, 1,000 to 1,500 feet? Yeah, I threw her about the length of a football field. Yeah. And there we go, look at that! Now it's mine. This Triceratops is now owned by me. And that's all there is to it. Some animals do require saddles. Some do not require saddles, but can have a saddle put on it. There are different tiers of gear. We have spent months and months and months upgrading our gear to the absolute maximum, which is ascendant quality. But you can make some primitive stuff that doesn't give any additional boost. But you would make a saddle for it, put the saddle on it, and then ride it around. Just like how I was riding that Desmodus. The Elder Claw, like the bear, the horse, the dire wolf, does not require a saddle, but you can put a saddle on the wolf, and that provides it additional armor, allowing it to be significantly stronger. I normally don't keep animals that I don't use, but I will cryo this one because I know the way that I normally handle them would be less than ideal. But some animals do have specialized taming techniques. For instance, one of the elephants, not the mammoth, but the other elephant, requires beer. The Desmodus draculae, my vampire bats, they just lift you up and then feed on you. That's how you do it. You just let them do it. Huh? Honey? Yep, bears are tamed with honey. Some animals you have to knock out. Some animals you have to sneak up on and then just claim them. Some animals you have to let them steal from you. How many pets you can keep? No, not at all. Now, you can only have up to 250 animals out at a time. But you can cryo animals into these Pokeballs. And then you can deploy them. We can literally deploy an entire army's worth of creatures for a fight if we need to. But in terms of limit, no, not at all. You can have... I have a buddy of mine, she runs a server. She has, she has 27 fully filled cryo fridges. Each fridge holds 120 creatures. So she probably has well over 1,000 animals. But she keeps them in the little Pokeballs. You do have to feed your animals, which we do have feeding troughs all around the place. So, you do have to keep your animals fed. And again, some of them do require very special taming techniques. Some of them you can breed. Some of them you can't. These guys, for instance, I had to give their great-great-grandfather and their great-great-grandmother an item. A weapon, a particular flower called a rare flower, and the weapon had to be a certain quality. And then they landed, they turned into an egg, and then I had to fight off a couple creatures in order to get them. Then I had to hatch the egg, grow the baby, and then here we go. This guy over here, this guy over here, all I had to do for him was fight the boss, and then I got the egg from it. Some animals you can't tame. Some animals you have to hatch from an egg, like the wyverns. And sometimes you do find babies in the wild. If you find a baby in the wild, just kill their parents and then steal the baby. That is a thing that happens. Some people breed animals like the sheep. Some people breed them and then slaughter them and use them for meat. There is also a massive grinding machine that you can put your animals in and grind them up into meat. There are other animals like snails. The snails just kind of hang out and move around, passively producing a type of paste. The dung beetles, they collect the poop, turn the poop into fertilizer, and that's what keeps our gardens nice and fresh. Quite literally, actually. I don't think we have a dung beetle at the moment. We do. Oh, Lady Red has a dung beetle at the moment. There are small little creatures that only fit on your shoulder. There are creatures that you can ride. Some animals, you can even build houses on their backs. Yeah, Ash doesn't like the grinder. My other son, Jasper, yelled at me at one point for... Honey, I didn't even know you started it. Oh, I didn't know. Well, listen, I can only run so much of this incredibly massive infrastructure on my own. I mean, I forgot, but we can get more seeds. I have some fertilizer stashed away at the other place. We'll be able to get the plants started. You do have to keep the plants fertilized, otherwise they die. She doesn't like watching the grinder because you can actually hear the animal being ground up. So... okay, we don't particularly need anything at the moment. You want to show them what? Oh, Lady Red's gonna let me delve into her inventory. And we're gonna show you guys the dung beetle and one of the babies. Actually, I could also show you guys breeding if you guys are interested in seeing that. Breed a new bat. Or, you know what? I'll breed an Orlax. We won't go through the entire process, because breeding does take up to an hour. And our stats are actually royally boosted for that. T-Rexes take about 3 out-of-game days to breed. Oh, I can't access your inventory. Right, what do we got? So when... okay, so we'll pull out the dung beetle. And we'll pull out the baby elder claw. Well, actually, it's a child elder claw now. It's a juvenile. So... so I can only pull out one at the moment, but this is the dung beetle. All it does is it moves around, and it collects poop. It doesn't fight, doesn't provide any other bonuses, but it is incredibly valuable to anyone who's going to do any kind of serious gardening. T says, ew. Yes. Actually, let's... what animal do you guys want to see me breed? Do you guys want the dragons? Do you want the vampire bats? Do you want the little ice fox? We'll let T decide. Well, it is a dung beetle. I mean, it's gonna look a little like a bug. There are spiders. Like, actual spiders. I forget what they're called. Yeah, I don't quite remember what they're called. Ice fox. These guys... are these? Billwins. She wants to see the ice fox. Alright. So this one's already set to mating. So we just need to set this one to mate. Mating is now enabled. Now, we made sure to breed these ones out so that they have the same exact stats. This is the absolute strongest that we were able to find. As you can see, it has almost 50 in every single stat. It did take a long time to find these. But right now, they are currently mating. As soon as they're mating, we can actually take the baby out of her and put it into our embryo incubator here. This will allow us to check the stats. We do already have a Desmodus in here. But we can then remove the baby and allow it to go about its own way. Most animals can be bred, to include those incredibly small little dragons. The ones that go up on the shoulder, the drakelings. Those are breedable. Mine is from a breeding pair. And the ice fox swim in water. Yes, the ice fox is capable of swimming in water. Not every animal can swim, but most of them can. You okay, Killian? Now, I can't show you here, but there actually are underwater creatures. Sharks, giant squids, piranha. If you don't want to go off and fight things, you can fish, collect items through that. You can go underwater, there's caves to explore. This entire map is, if I remember correctly, about 100 square kilometers. Yes, Ash has had some rather unpleasant experiences with water. Unfortunately, there is not an ocean here, so I am not able to show you. But we do have a couple giant squids, large enough to drag animals down into the abyss. Alright, and there we go. They are done breeding. So right now the baby is gestating. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the baby out using the gene splicer. And somehow it's... Oh, that's because they have a point invested into them. Alright, so we have now removed the baby. Removing the baby is not necessary, by the way. But we're going to go ahead and put it into here. And as you can see, we can now see all the stats on the baby, including even what its colors are. I won't get too deep into mutations, only because mutations is an entire demon in and of itself. It is an incredibly complex... it's incredibly complex getting mutations. You gotta track the stats, you gotta figure out where the mutation is, you've gotta breed for that mutation, then there's a parent and not, and... it's a big needle, basically, is what the gene scanner is. It has a needle on it, and it pulls the embryo out. It does not in any way hurt Mama. As you can see, her health is... You know, her health is still at maximum. I do have a nasty habit of not getting emotionally attached to my animals, which I strongly recommend if you play Ark, because they are going to die. A lot. However, that also does not mean that I enjoy my animals dying. I am very particular about that. I like my animals surviving. I like this. Yes. Like my Phoenix. Unfortunately, we cannot pull out a Phoenix here. Otherwise, I would have showed them. Well, I would have showed them Ash's Phoenix. My Phoenix, unfortunately, got deleted. Since I could not recover my solo worlds, I did have to delete my Phoenix and all my Reapers. Actually, speaking of taming, Reapers is a perfect example. You do not knock out a Reaper. You have to fight the Reaper, get its mama down to a very low amount. Then, once the mama is low, she will impregnate you, and you carry the baby in you. When the baby has reaches full maturity... so your items do drop, and then it marks where you die. And then you can come back and pick up those items again. Yep, as you can see from mine, I have died quite a few times around here. And it even keeps where your deaths were marked. It also marks your allies. This is Maria's brother. When zooming in, this is Tigra, right here. This is one of the other guys that we play with. I'm here... right there is Lady Red. That's one of the creatures I'm tracking. But this entire map is, if I remember correctly, about 100 square kilometers. Okay, so we've got 2 minutes until the baby... Can you steal other people's stuff and move it? You can, actually. That is called PvP. Yes, you can steal other people's stuff. Yes, you can move it. You can take their animals if they're cryoed. However, you can do it to them. They can do it to you. That is why our base is set up the way that it is without our walls. They can't just walk into our base. It doesn't work like that. They can't just be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go into Tom's base over here and I'm going to steal his shit. It doesn't work. Excuse me. It doesn't work like that. So if they wanted to take your stuff, to take our stuff, they would have to break into our base and destroy the walls, destroy the doors, fight the animals on the outside, and then get in to take our stuff. That is not easy by any degree, especially with the incredibly powerful creatures that we have. So it would be very difficult for somebody to get in, but it is entirely possible. If they see you leave your base and you're outside, and they say, you know what, that armor looks really cool, be a shame if somebody stole it, they can. Have a good day at work, baby. So they can actually take your stuff. Now this only functions in PvP. In PvE, they cannot attack you. That being said, that is a whole different beast in and of itself. PvE has different settings. For instance, you cannot turn on, where you can damage your own animals. The reason we are on PvP is because we do sacrifice our own animals for different purposes. Ta-da! The baby. Now you gotta make sure you keep it fed. So we'll put a little bit of food in it. We're gonna set it to the lowest follow setting. And there it is. The little babies. Now we just need to wait for it to mature. And then once it matures, we're good to go. That's all there is to breeding in this particular instance. Not, like I said before, not every animal can be bred. For instance, reapers cannot be bred. Now, the nice thing is, in our server, there's a rule where you don't mess with other people's animals. For instance, I won't touch Ash's animals unless she needs me to do something with them. Ash won't touch my animals unless she needs me to do something with them. That being said, animals that require breeding, most tribes don't mind if you breed your own animal.